Hello, Janet Wilson here again with another little creative writing tip about the use of the active and the passive voices. You may have heard it said that using the passive voice is not so good with creative writing, and that's quite right. The reasons for this is because using the active voice brings in more urgency, generally uses less words, and it builds up a better picture in people's minds, the minds of your readers, which is what you really want. It also helps very much with pace. So here are a couple of examples of using the active voice instead of the passive, just in case you've got no idea what I'm talking about here at all. So here's a couple of sentences. First of all, the door was broken down in their haste to get in. That's an example of the passive voice. And here's the active equivalent. They broke the door down in their haste to get in. You see in the second one, the characters are actually breaking the door down themselves, so it brings up that picture, it brings more immediacy, and it helps with the flow of the story. Here's another example. Their bags were stacked up by the door. This is a passive voice. The bags are doing nothing and nobody's doing anything to them either. And here's the active equivalent of that one. The porter stacked up their bags by the door. Well, you may not need to use your porter at any other point in your story, but at least here we do see somebody doing something. We have some action. We have a picture in our minds. Rather than just a bunch of bags stacked up by the door, we see somebody doing something. It helps with the pace, and you can move straight on from there. So why not have a look at your work in progress and see if you can find any uses of the passive tense where you could change it to an active instead. Try and do that as much as you possibly can to help with all these things that I've mentioned. I hope this writing tip has been helpful. This is probably only just one of a few that I will bring out to help promote a little ebook that I've done with just mini writing tips like this in an ebook, which I hope you'll find helpful. So do go and find it on the website. And there's lots more writing tips on the website that you can find free as well. That's writefораreason.com. Thank you very much for watching this video. Really appreciate all your support and help and all the helpful comments that you've written and emails that you've sent to say these being useful. So thank you very much again, and I look forward to seeing you soon.